Command speaking. Welcome to today's Tactical Explainer. Before we dive in, a massive commendation to the 279 active agents already subscribed. Ensure your comms are linked by hitting subscribe right now. We're pushing for that 1,000 agent goal so we can keep this critical intel flowing straight to your shade tech. Let's get into it.
Okay, here is today's briefing itinerary. We'll be covering the Broken Rain mission, gear normalization, patch rewards, the Steel Suns ACR, and finally, your best farming strategies.
Section 1. The Broken Rain mission. Guys, it's been roughly 3 years, but the wait is over. The first new incursion goes live today, Tuesday, August 11th. We are heading out to rural Pennsylvania. The situation? Well, Hurricane Morgan is absolutely bearing down on the region. And amidst all that chaos, the Rikers have swooped in and seized the Steel Creek Dam and its hydroelectric power plant. Now, this isn't just any plant. This facility is literally one of the last functioning power stations on the entire East Coast. So your mission is pretty clear-cut. You need to breach the Rikers' heavy fortifications, take down the stronghold leaders, and secure that dam before the hurricane causes catastrophic, irreversible damage. The clock is officially ticking against both the enemy and Mother Nature.
Moving on to Section 2, gear normalization. Right, so before you deploy, you absolutely need to anticipate a massive power drop. Yes, you can use your prototype gear inside Broken Rain, but listen closely. Its stats are fully normalized. What does that mean for you? It means your prototype augments are completely disabled, and your stats are dropping straight down to their absolute minimum values. If you've run Paradise Lost, Operation Iron Horse, or Operation Dark Hours, you know exactly how this system works. So you've got to plan your builds accordingly. If you go in relying on your standard augment buffs, you're going to find yourself severely underpowered, and honestly, it'll probably wipe your whole squad.
Section 3. Patch rewards. Now, let's talk loot. There are 2 exclusive arm patches up for grabs here, but you're going to need to act fast. Keep in mind, the countdown does not start the absolute second maintenance ends. You actually have a nice little 1-hour buffer after the servers return to get logged in, gear up, and get ready. But the second that buffer ends, the 24-hour timer begins for the Golden Beaver arm patch. If you manage to complete the incursion within that incredibly tight first day, it's yours. Miss the window? Don't sweat it too much, because you still have exactly 7 days post-launch to secure the Silver Beaver arm patch. Just be sure to keep a close eye on official channels for the exact minute those timers actually trigger.
Section 4, Steel Suns ACR.
Okay, this is the big one. The standout drop waiting for you at Steel Creek Dam is the Steel Suns ACR. This exotic weapon comes equipped with a unique, highly lethal talent called Confirm and Execute. Just like the name implies, it's all about setting up your target with body shots and then confirming the kill with an absolutely massive headshot payoff.
Let's break down the tactical math for PvE because it's super important. You essentially want to deliberately build your stacks on the body. You can get up to 3 stacks maximum, with each body shot granting you an additional 4% amplified damage. Once you're fully stacked up, you cash them out by landing a headshot. That headshot consumes the stacks for a massive 11% amplified damage per stack. Honestly, it hits like an absolute truck. Plus, if you manage to destroy a weak point, that enemy gets marked, meaning they take an extra 10% amplified damage from you for a full 5 seconds. Now, a quick aside for those of you heading into PvP areas, those values are lower across the board to maintain a bit of balance. But in PvE, man, this rifle is a total monster.
All right, Section 5, farming strategies. So you want the gun. You've got 2 primary farming paths to get your hands on it. First up is the weekly chest roll. Each of your characters gets 1 roll from the final reward chest per week when you get a full completion. Now remember, eligibility resets with the global weekly reset. Also, your completion time or your overall performance doesn't actually affect your odds, so there is literally no need to rush a panicked clear just to get this chest. Take your time. Alternatively, you've got boss repeat clears. You can run this incursion as many times as you want throughout the week for a chance at the weapon dropping directly from the bosses. The only catch here is that you must be present when the boss actually goes down to be eligible. The drop chance stays completely flat with every single attempt. So more clears simply means more rolls of the dice. To wrap things up and make sure you're maximizing your efficiency, let's just quickly review your tactical checklist. First, multi-character farming is your absolute best friend here. Since weekly chest eligibility is strictly per character, you should absolutely run all of your alternate characters through once a week to get those extra guaranteed chest rolls. Second, do a rigorous build check. Because your prototype builds lose their augments in here, you really need to double check that your loadout actually survives without them before you head in. And finally, timing is everything, right? Don't panic log in too early expecting that golden timer to be ticking right away. Remember, you have that 1-hour buffer. use it. And that concludes our critical intel for Operation Broken Rain. With 2 beaver patches on the line and an incredibly powerful new exotic worth chasing down, it's time to get in there early. This leaves us with one final tactical choice, and I want you to drop your answers in the comments below. Which target are you hunting first? Are you pushing hard for that elite Golden Beaver 24-hour window, or are you strictly prioritizing farming the Steel Suns ACR? Let us know, stay safe in the storm, and good luck out there, agents.